Bouldering is a simplified version of climbing. You don't need any ropes for protection, you've just got pads under you. You're only climbing 4 meters or something. So the role of a route setter is basically to pack as much awesome climbing into a short amount of space as you can. Route setting is one of the most important aspects of a climbing gym.
I think it's the most important thing that a climbing gym can invest in. Boulders that people can get started on, but also that they can grow on and learn on.
You have to try and set a climb that works as well as it can for as wide a range of people.
We try really hard at Uprising to make sure there's a variety of climbs at different ability levels. Easy climbs should introduce people into more advanced movements. It should be more than just a ladder on the wall. Here at Uprising, we set once a week.
We strip the wall and then we find what difficulty and what colours we want to set. We divide it out.
I just start by looking at the holds available, and usually I have a vague kind of idea of the kind of sequence or style that I want to set.
We'll try each other's routes and do forerunning, and we'll go through all the moves and critique and help and suggest and debate as well. Like sometimes we'll be insisting that this move is okay to have in the gym. Like not everyone needs to be able to do it. It would be a very different climb that I experience from a very tall person experience. So yeah, it's important that we have different kinds of climbers sitting.
It is a group effort, and all of the climbs have different influences of the different route setters.
Riding style, I think, is very touching on parkour.
Very dynamic, very explosive, a lot of coordination involved.
Alec has spent pretty much his whole life climbing at Castle Hill, so his style is very reflective of that, and it's very cool to see basically that translated from rock to plastic.
Alec is really good at setting things with good flow that just feels nice in the body to move on.
Christina often sets in a way that suits her style of climbing, which is very static and precise.
Kind of like an old school way of setting.
I would agree with him, it probably is quite old school style. Yeah, I am quite old.
Climbing's awesome because it has so many different aspects that go into it. There are so many different styles, which is why you see people of many different shapes and sizes, men and women, who can get to an elite level just because there's not one thing which makes the climbing good. There are many different things which go into it.
It's extremely social. Everyone meets lots of great friends through climbing. It's a really good community. It's very accepting.
I've made most of my friends through climbing, yeah. It can be an awesome experience with other people to work together and learn these things, and we see a lot of people, strangers coming up and working the same problem and getting to know each other through that. You get constantly introduced to new ways of moving and constantly have to learn to move differently. That's what the route setting is all about.